Yo, don't know it's a boy God mode here with our next tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to make modern day dancehall drum patterns. Mostly using just the kick and the snare. In other tutorials, I'll go over the hi-hats and the bass. However, in this tutorial, I'm only going to go through the kick and the snare, which are the fundamental part of dancehall because normal dancehall are kick layer over a snare. So I'm going to quickly jump into it. This is the melody that I'm going to use. In future videos, I'm going to show you guys how to sample melodies. This is the original sound of the melody. And this is how it sounds afterwards. Plus, more things can be done to it. Yeah, more things can be done to it. More things should have been done to it, but this is how I'm going to keep it for now. But yeah, let's jump into the drum patterns. So if you are born in Jamaica, then this should be easy for you. Why? Because the fundamental of dancehall drum pattern is something that we normally use when we were in school. Like whenever we would like be beating on the decks or so forth, we would have normally used these fundamental drum patterns. However, we need to just apply it in real life. Now, this is the fundamental pattern that we normally use in dancehall when we're going to school. Go. So yeah, that's the fundamental pattern that we used to use when we were going to school. Let's go again. And literally, this is the fundamental to every single dancehall beat that you hear out there nowadays. Like the nowadays trap dancehall beat, this is the fundamental to all the beats. And listen why. All you need to do is just move this kick drum down to the snare. That's all you need to do. For example, let's take this here, put this here, take this here, put this here. This is what you get. That's one. All right, let's keep it up there and just leave this alone right here. This is what you get. And I mean, if you should listen to many of the dancehall beat these days, you would hear these patterns in them because these are the fundamental that we normally use whenever we're making beats. If you should go like this, just drop this and leave everything else, you get this. And as you know, it all based on the vibe that you're going for, the type of rhythm that you're listening for. If you should listen to Skeng and Javinci Sefe, this would be the drum pattern that you would hear in that beat, in that song. That's the fundamental drum pattern that you would hear in that song because that this type of drum pattern normally goes for like the badman type of beats. In most of the badman type of beats, that is the pattern that you normally hear. Skeng type of drum pattern is this. So sorry, this is skeng drum pattern on an average. And this is even drift. If you should listen to drift, you will realize that this is also drift drum pattern as well. Before copying, yeah. Yeah, that's drift drum pattern. Now, so that drum pattern is also a bouncy type of pattern, which is why it's one of skeng pattern because skeng like to like rhythm that are bouncy. Now let us move into more of a chronicler type of beat. So this is like a chronicler type of beat. Yeah, that's a chronicle type of beat. And the best part of this best part of this sound is that another way to make the drum pattern is by removing parts of the beat. Like for example, you can get a melodic beat like for chronicle again by just removing this. Or you can even do it by just removing this. Simple, simple. Like literally, the foundation to all the dancehall beat that you hear nowadays is literally this pattern. Nothing else but this pattern. And you can make it even bouncier. Alright, so let's make it a bit bouncier. There's a thing that you can do which is like moving it instead of putting the snare here, you can just move it up one step. Put this here. However, we don't normally hear that type of drum pattern. It normally depends on the melody that you're working with or the type of vibe that you're going with. If you should hear like a pattern like this, it wouldn't be at the start. It would be more like on the like the next two bar. So the first two bar would be this, and the second two bar would be this. So on the second two bar, you'd move it up, and then you'll get this. Yeah, so it's a way to kind of change it up. So normally persons would just do a few minor adjustment on the second two bar to just change up the overall rhythm. But in a nutshell, this is the fundamental to every dancehall beat, every single dancehall beat. The only difference is this now. The only difference is that what you are hearing is the fillers. So what we normally do as beat makers is add fillers to the beat to kind of to let it sound a bit different. So let's go with a skank beat right here, right here. Uh, so let's add a transition filler. Let's go to 32 notes. So let's add some transition filler. So first transition filler, add one there. Second transition filler, add one here, and you get this. So yeah, that's one transition filler. Also, what persons also can do is add percussions. So this is a percussion. Let me turn it down a bit. Yeah, and percussions like you can add percussions in throughout the beat. Normally try to add it on the half beat instead of the beat itself though. The half beat would be like the two right it yeah the two and the I think it's a four is the half beat. Yeah, two and the four. So you go like this on the four. That is not one of the best precaution to use still, but I just added it in there just for the purpose of the tutorial. But at the end of the day, back to what I was saying, that the fundamental drum pattern is just this. So all you guys need to do is just get this fundamental drum pattern and then layer it based on the type of beat that you're making. So if you want more of an emotional beat, then you'll go with less drums and more snare. Even this can work. Let's go. So you see, all you need to just add additional notes for the transition part of it and use fillers, percussions as fillers. If you don't want to use any percussion as fillers, you can actually use the same kick or the same snare as the filler. Like for example, let's use this. But as I said, as I stated before, it all depends on the vibe that you're going for. So that is the fundamental to any dancehall drum pattern. Um, just listen to some rhythm. All you need to do is just listen to some rhythm and just try and find which of these patterns more suit you. Now, one of the things that I struggled with when I just started to make beat, I would listen to the drum patterns, listen to like some disaster music, caution beat, City God, all type of different producers, rhythm, and I would try to replicate the pattern. Because I didn't use this type of structure that I'm showing you guys, it was kind of difficult for me. I had to sit down and then as soon as I hear the kick, I'll just poof. And then if I hear a next, as soon as I hear a next kick, I'll just boom. However, over time I get to realize that all the jump patterns are literally the same. All we do is just use this one pattern and just change it up. And next thing that you can do, let's drop some of these down. Remove this, leave that, and leave this. This is also a dancehall drum pattern. It's light on the ear, but this creates a lot of space for the artist. Also, I think this is one of Skilly Bang's song. I don't remember the song, but this drum pattern is in one of Skilly Bang's song. Literally just this drum pattern, and then some ayats as fillers, and what else? Ayats, and I think one percussion is in it as well, and it's so simple. So you see, it's a one jump pattern. It is the one single jump pattern that dancehall beat makers are using. All we need to do is just add a snare or a rim in these locations, or remove a snare or rim in these locations. That's all you need to do. It's the one jump pattern. So most people will say that yo, dancehall jump, dancehall change and this and that. But really and truly, dancehall is the same. This is the same drum pattern that you would hear in even the cartel type of the back of days beat that cartel used to make. That cartel used to sing on. This is the same drum pattern. The exact same drum pattern that they have been using. Dancehall no change. It is the same drum pattern that they have been using. Also, a next drum pattern that dancehall used to use, they don't use it anymore, is the four on the floor drum pattern. Now, the four on the floor drum pattern, I think you would hear it in Cartel song, coloring, searching, coloring book part two. I don't remember what's the name of it, but a lot of Cartel song do have a lot of four on the floor type beat, and even the back in the days type of dancehall song to have in a lot of four on the floor beats. Also, daggering. Daggering used to have in a lot of four on the floor beats, and then with daggering, all they'll do is just turn the tempo up and get it faster. Yeah, that's how they just turn the tempo up and just get it a bit faster. But yeah, guys, that's it for this tutorial. It is simple, but I think that this is one of the most effective tutorial that you guys will get in terms of how to create a dancehall pattern. Because it's literally just one pattern. All you need to do is just add fillers. In future videos, I will go into more details in terms of how to add fillers, where to add fillers, and ayats. bass, how to create bass line and all them stuff. Also, I'll go into how to mix them as well, how to mix the drums in Logic Pro. But as I stated, this is how you make the drum patterns. Yeah, but that's it. Also, guys, remember tempo and all them stuff matters as well. So, this is a standard tempo for dancer, 100 BPM. You can go lower and still get the same effect. You can go higher, 105, one of my favorite tempo. My favorite tempo, 105. Yeah, that's it, guys. So just remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. So I know it helped me grow. So just like and subscribe and just look out for a little more content. Yeah, that's it.